everyone to the Conscious Core. This is Kriti Shastri with you, and today we are going to review a very interesting book by L. Harrell, The Morning Miracle. When I talk about morning miracle, सबसे पहली चीज जो मेरे दिमाग में आती है वो है कि जैसे हम सुबह उठने की कोशिश करते हैं, सबसे पहली चीज जो हम करते हैं वो है अपने अलार्म को स्नूज। अगर आप भी उनमें से एक है जो अपने अलार्म को स्नूज ऑफ कर दें इन द मॉर्निंग, तो आपको ये आगे ज़रूर देखना चाहिए। जब हम सुबह सबसे पहले उठने की कोशिश करते हैं और नहीं उठ पाते हैं, इसका मतलब ये है कि हमारा इंटेंशन जो है वो सही नहीं है, और मे बी इंटेंशन सही है बट उसके लिए इतना ज़्यादा मोटिवेशन नहीं है। सो टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट अ बुक कॉल्ड मॉर्निंग मिरेकल बाय एल हैरल, एंड हियर इट इज द मॉर्निंग मिरेकल बाय एल हैरल। ये सबसे पहले एक चीज़ बोलता है जो हम कभी नहीं सोचते हैं, वो है द फर्स्ट 1 hour ऑफ द डे is the rudder of the day. It decides how will your day be. So the first 1 hour decides the flow of the entire day that you are having with you. How much sleep do we actually need? जब हम इसकी बात करते हैं तो ये बहुत ही controversial question है. Some people say कि 8 घंटे की sleep is sufficient enough. Some say that 4 hours sleep is sufficient enough. Some say that 6 hours sleep is sufficient enough. So let me answer the most important question of your life. How much sleep do we actually need? The moment we get up and how we feel that very moment is how much sleep we actually want. If you wake up at 6 a.m. and you feel still exhausted, then you need more sleep. But if you wake up at 6 a.m. and you feel that you have done your quota for the sleep, you will not feel exhausted. How much sleep you actually want depends upon what you think when you get up. If you think 4 hours sleep is sufficient for you, it is sufficient for you. If you think that 6 hours sleep is sufficient for you, it is sufficient for you. And if you think that 8 hours or 9 hours sleep is sufficient for you, it will be sufficient for you. The tone of your morning has a very big impact upon the rest of your day. How will the rest of your day go depends upon how you set the tone in the morning. So that is very important, and L. Harrell mentions it very categorically that the first 1 hour is the rudder of the day. The moment you decide, the way you spend your first 1 hour is going to determine how you're going to spend the rest of the 23 hours. So this is what L. Harrell talks about. He also says about an average person does not think beyond merely just surviving on that day. So if you're going to school, आपके दिमाग में होगा कि how do I do my homework. If you're going to college, probably you want to find out how will you submit your assignments and do it. And if you're going to work, you will probably determine how to go about with my client meetings. So probably these are the things that you're only thinking about the first 1 hour of the day, and this is not what you should think. This is what Harrell talks about. This all is there, definitely there, but what is missing in your life is how you begin your day. You should not begin your day with these thoughts. You should begin your day with a purpose in mind, and that purpose should be defined in the first 1 hour of the day. And that is the savers technique that we are talking about. That first 1 hour determines how your rest of the day is going to be. What does S stands for? Silence. He says जो meditation कर सकता है हमारे दिमाग में, prayer, gratitude, deep breathing, and all these things has a great impact on how our day is going to be. So do that. He talks about that the famous people like Oprah and Elon must also do the same practice, which is practicing silence. The second thing that he talks about is affirmations. And affirmations, he believes that it is the repetition of affirmations that leads to deep conviction, and things starts becoming to happen. Famous people like Muhammad Ali, Oprah, Jim Carrey, and Will Smith believed in the power of affirmations. Adam Stock, being crystal clear on the deepest why, will give you the unstoppable purpose in life. He says in his book, he refers to Henry Ford, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you are right either way. Affirmations are useless unless it is generated with emotions. So just saying I will do that, I want to do that, you need to add emotions to it. I want to do it because I love that thing. I want to do it because it is a wonderful sight to foresee. So affirmation should always be added along with emotional convictions as well, emotional thoughts as well. The next thing that we are going to talk about is visualization. The deepest desires, your major goals in your life. Totally change my life if I achieve them. So you make visualization of your deepest desires, major goals. Close your eyes and see that you're doing those things, you're amongst those people, and you're finding your way in your life. Visualizations has the power to get those things done. Exercise, if you don't exercise and you don't want to do exercise, you're making yourself prepared for illness. So you're preparing yourself for illness if you don't exercise. And who has time? Nobody has time for those things, right? For exercise, but you need to take out that time. He talks about the power of reading. Begin your day with reading anything that you like, anything which gives you the purpose in your life. That is what you should read. It should not be a general read of any magazine or any such news which is being reported. It should be something which should give you more purpose to your life. And the last thing, S stands for scribbing. He talks about document your insights. Whatever is going inside your mind, just document it, journal it, gratitude it, plan it, make a list of things from it about the lessons learned, and you need to focus on your goals. So the savers technique can be done practically in 2 parts. Someone who says to me कि मेरे पास बिल्कुल भी टाइम नहीं है, तो मैं आपको बोलूँगी कि ये savers technique 6 मिनट में कर लो, and that is wonderful to do. That is 1 minute of silence, 1 minute of affirmations, 1 minute of visualization, 1 minute of exercise, 1 minute of reading, and 1 minute of scribbling. But if you want to grow more, if you want to grow like anything, if you want to have unstoppable success, then you need to do it in this way. 5 minutes of silence, 5 minutes of affirmation, 5 minutes of visualization, 20 minutes of exercise, 20 minutes of reading, and 5 minutes of scribbling. So this is what the morning miracle was all about. It was about affirmations, it was about reading, it was about exercise, it was about journaling, it was about visualization, it was about silence, very important, and scribbling as well. So thank you all for joining us in this book club, which is Conscious Core, and it is about the morning miracle by L. Harold. And thank you. This is Kriti signing.